Hey guys, Achy here, and welcome to the video. In today's video, we are going to be discussing how to maintain a bond in old school RuneScape. With current prices being over 6.5 mil, it can be a daunting task to any old school RuneScape player. And of course, you don't want to spend all of your time grinding unnecessary money makers. So what I've done is brought you in on how I maintain my bond. This account has been self-sufficient since I created it back in December. I've never bought membership on it, only bonds. I have an entire series on it. If you haven't checked it out, link will be down in the description. And with that being said, let's get right into the guide. So the first method I want to talk about is Birdhouse runs. These take virtually no time whatsoever. We're going to do a live one real quick for you. They can also be very profitable, even at low levels. Also, I should mention getting the requirements for this is also very easy. The first requirement is going to be completing the dig site quest. All you need for that is 10 agility, 10 herblore, and 25 thieving. The second task is going to be 100 kudos from the Varrock Museum after completing the dig site. And then after that, all you need to do is come to Fossil Island and unlock the mushroom transport system. This way your birdhouse runs will be much more efficient. As you can see here, we are only a minute into the run and we have already gotten 5 nests. So this is why I put this one first. This is personally my favorite method. It literally takes under 2 minutes and the scale to profit is just so high. Not only do the birdhouse runs profit very nicely, but after you've built them up a bit, you can open them up to get yourself some rings, some seeds, even clues, all kinds of stuff. So there we go, we got 15k and another 3 nests, so technically that was 30k in just a minute 45. That's literally insane. That's why I like this method so much. If you're doing Slayer or anything as well, it's very easy to stop and, just take 2 minutes out of the grind to make yourself a little bit of money. And on top of that, you gain some nice hunter XP, which is just nice. It's just free XP really. But yep, let's go back to the grind exchange and move on to method number 2. Method number 2 is going to be herb runs. This is another one of my favorites because you can start making really good profit at a low level. You can also do these more than once a day, so really the sky is the ceiling with as much as you can make depending on how many times you do it. You can even start farming toadflax at just level 38, which might seem like a long way off starting at level 1, but if you do a few quests beforehand, it will come much faster than you think. Also, before starting farming, you should really unlock magic secateurs, so you can maximize your gains early on. If you want more info on this, I actually do have a video about it that I will link in the description. But here we are at the end of our herb run. It took us just under 8 minutes, and we got ourselves 163k. So if you combine that with the method earlier, we are still under 10 minutes, and we are making some pretty good money. The next method I want to talk about is going to be hop run, so let's get into it. Method number 3 is going to be hop runs. This was my go-to when I started the account because you can get started with as little as 13 farming by doing jute fibers. Jute fibers at current prices are just over 1k GP each, with the seeds being dirt cheap at 5 GP each, giving you tons of room for profit. On top of them being very profitable, they're very easy to get started as well. All you're gonna need is some compost, secateurs, a Camelot teleport, a chronicle, and your minigame teleport. There are only 4 hop patches in game. For this example, I will only be using 3. The 4th one is on Entrana, and it is a little out of the way for my liking, but feel free to add it into your runs. I should also mention you can definitely incorporate these into your farm runs and save more time. I just split them up so you can see just how quick they are. When you think it's going to take half an hour or more, you definitely become less motivated to keep doing them. So hopefully this will keep you guys motivated and help you start doing them as well. Here we go, we are coming to the end, and this run has actually been pretty good. It is coming close to the 4-minute mark, so it's starting to get up there in time. But the good thing about that is I have just ended up making much more GP for myself. So there we go, 85 altogether, and that is 96k. If you combine the other methods, we are up to almost 300k in under 15 minutes. So the last method I want to go ahead and talk about is buying BattleStaves from Zaf. Is it Zaf? Yeah. So this one is another method that I extremely enjoy because it is so fast. You could do this in literally under 1 minute. Granted, you are not going to be getting the craziest amount of GP. As you can see here with the medium diary, I have only brought myself in 20k, but still it's 20k for free that literally took no effort. And I also do only have the medium diary, so if you are able to get the hard diary done, that is going to double. And then if you are somehow able to get the elite diary done, that is going to double again, and the profit can be very, very good with literally no effort. For me, I personally like to do them at the end of a Birdhouse run because I don't need as much inventory space for those. And once I'm done, I will grab my staffs on the way back. There we go. Before I end the video, I just want to go over all the methods together. The first method made me 30k, but with potential for much more. Hypothetically, if we did 3 Birdhouse runs every day for 14 days, that would be 1.26 million GP in just bird nests alone, and doing more than 3 really should be manageable by most players. Number 2 is herb runs. We made 163k. So again, hypothetically, if you did 3 a day for the 14 days, that would be 6.846 million GP, in which case the bond is already paid for. Plus, it was a very little time investment. 3 farm runs a day at 8 minutes is only 24 minutes each day. So in my opinion, it is well worth it to get these started as soon as you can. The third method was hop runs, which again is a very small time investment, taking us only 4 minutes to earn 96,000 GP. Hypothetically, if we did 3 a day for the 14 days, that would give us 4,032k GP, as well as putting us in the green on the bond if we did all of the methods together. And this is also without doing any sort of conventional money makers. But if you want to, you can go ahead and choose to just do one of these. Either way, you are definitely going to put a dent in that bond price. The last method being BattleStaves, and also the least profitable for myself. We ended up with 20k profit from the medium diary. If we did this every day for 14 days, unfortunately you can only do it once a day, but we would only get 280k, which does seem low, but when you consider the amount of effort put in, I think it's still worth doing because it literally takes like a minute. I don't know what that equates to in an hour, but I don't mind doing it. It's also nice to build up the BattleStaves and have a little bit of extra money when you need something. But this is where I'm gonna end the video. I hope you all enjoyed, and I hope you all can get some use out of these methods, even if it's just one of them. I really do hope you get yourself a nice bond and some membership. But until next time, peace out!